was to invest with Vanguard for my retirement. The second best, stay healthy enough to enjoy it. So I started preparing, physically and financially. Then you came along and made every mile worth it.
Hi, Mom.
At Vanguard, you're more than just an investor. You're an owner, helping you prepare for today's longer retirement. That's the value of ownership.
We're a AAA family.
We found out about AAA insurance through a friend who had actually mentioned it a while ago. We ran the numbers and it totally worked.
We looked at the statement for our previous insurer and then AAA insurance. Definitely, we've seen a huge difference.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full picture quote to find out how much you could save.
By switching over to AAA insurance, we saved over $450. So with our savings, he bought more equipment.
More money means more practice equipment.
In his world.
Why didn't we do this earlier? Why did it take so long?
We're a AAA family now.
AAA insurance allows us to do so much more with our kids and spend more time with them.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance, call 877-384-9018 for your free AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
Now at 7 a.m., honoring our fallen officers. We're live from the LAPD's 3rd annual Memorial Bike Ride.
A deadline is looming for dozens of residents of a makeshift RV park to be out. I'll have that story coming up.
Plus, here's a live look at Santa Monica this morning. A bit gloomy out there, but an excessive heat warning remains for some cities. How to stay cool during these triple-digit temperatures.
Live from ABC 7, this is Eyewitness News.
One solution is going to the coast and enjoying some of those overcast conditions. Good morning, everyone. A good Sunday to you. I'm Mark Cotoropolis.
And I'm Irene Cruz. If only we could hang on to those clouds just a little bit longer for the day, but unfortunately, we have a lot of heat in store for us. We have Sheila Girardin in for Tony Cabrera this morning. Another hot weekend.
It's so true. Like you said, if we could just park it at the coast and maybe stay there for the foreseeable future, because this heat is just not letting up. We are once again talking about some excessive heat warnings in place, especially if you're heading to the deserts, but some areas a little bit cooler. Let's take a live look outside. This is Palmdale this morning. Palmdale actually set a new record yesterday, coming in at 109, surpassing that last record. And same story in Lancaster, coming in at 109 as well. So those deserts really holding on to that heat. That is not changing. We still have a lot of pink out on that heat map there, and you can see the deserts right now already starting to warm up. Palm Springs coming in at 91. Even as you head inland, Apple Valley, Victorville, 70s, 80s. So it is a warm start to the day. Much cooler, though, as you head toward the coast. 66 for Santa Monica, 67 in Huntington Beach. So, again, if you want to beat that heat, the coast is the place to be. It's going to be another warm day, but some areas getting a little bit of a breather. Downtown L.A., Orange County, making it to those 80s today. The valleys, though, upper 90s, flirting with those triple digits. Beach is nice and cool, but mountains, we are tracking the chance for some afternoon storms. And then the deserts, those triple digits are back. So we're tracking where, when we're going to see that heat, how long it's going to last for, plus your 7-day forecast. But for now, Mark and Irene, I'll toss it back to you two.
All right, Shayla, thank you. After years of complaints from residents, it's eviction day for people living out of a makeshift RV park in Sylmar.
They have been ordered off the property by noon. Eyewitness News reporter Leticia Juarez joining us live this morning with more on the current situation out there. Letty, good morning.
Mark and Irene, that's right. Today at noon is the final moment for these residents to have to go somewhere and find a new place to live. So far this morning, we've seen maybe 2 women carrying their belongings and just walking down the street. Unclear where they were headed at this hour. But as you mentioned, noon is when they have to be out of this makeshift RV park here in Sylmar. On Wednesday, as we've been telling our viewers, a judge ordered the property needed to be vacated due to electrical and sewage issues. Now, surrounding neighbors have been complaining for years about the stench and the raw sewage that had been pouring off the property. Eyewitness News did speak to the property owner, Cruz Godoy, who also lives in the main house, and she said she didn't know anything about unsanitary conditions, but although she is facing 2 misdemeanors for hazardous RV colony, we've seen her this morning out, and we haven't yet been able to speak with her about just what's happening. But since Tuesday here, residents have also had to contend with the heat after the LA Fire Department cut power to the homes, the RVs that were parked out there out of safety concerns. Now, yesterday, city officials were on scene. I did try to speak with them about what was happening and how many residents were taking up offers of a temporary housing. One resident telling me that he was offered a shelter, but that it was not going to be a comfortable situation for him and that he was going to be looking for another place to go. So noon is when they do have to be out. Already several residents have already left. And yesterday we did see that there was some sort of altercation that ended with 2 men being arrested. Obviously tension's high, stress is high as residents here are forced to find new places to go by noon today. Reporting live here in Sylmar, Leticia Juarez, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
And Letty, being out there yesterday and those encounters that you had, do you foresee the possibility it's some of these folks, what there were, dozens, won't leave, that they're going to refuse this order? Do you see that happening?
I haven't seen that so far. Most of the people I've spoken to have been very resigned, some very emotional about it. Some say that, before they were able to find a place here, they were living out of their cars. So as you can imagine, this is very emotional for them. Some of them saying they're going to have to return to that life, living in their cars, that uncertainty of where they're going to be laying their heads down at the end of the day.
Absolutely, yeah, tough to sort out what is the best resolution. Letty, thank you. Keep us posted. Eyewitness News was the first media outlet to break the story of the RV homeless lot. We will continue to follow this story. You could watch more from our ABC 7 Investigate series, Neighborhood Nightmare, on the ABC 7 Los Angeles app, wherever you stream.
An excessive heat warning remains in effect throughout most of our region, creating an increased risk of fire danger. Meanwhile, millions of Americans across the country are also fighting the dangerous heat. ABC's Zareen Shah has more from Palm Springs.
This morning, the unrelenting heat wave spreading across the country, simmering from California to Florida. Heat alerts for 40 million Americans remain as officials